My friends, this is Obama. We live in the greatest nation in the history of the world. I hope you'll join me as we try to change it. I kind of liked America when I could work for my money and keep it.
As you know, the 2010 Obama budget contains a net tax increase of $1.3 billion. And did you know that all that money being slashed around Washington and Wall Street have to be paid back with interest by our children and grandchildren?
But today's protests are not simply about the taxes. They're about the philosophy behind the taxes. The primary philosophy now driving this country is collectivism. What does that mean? Collectivism holds that the individual has no rights. Your life, the product of your labor, now belongs to the group.
The issue is that Congress has become royalty, and they are spending our money as if it belongs to them without our permission, without deliberation. And we don't have taxation without representation. We have taxation without deliberation, and that's a problem. But somebody's going to have to explain to me how more debt is the answer to debt.
They're spending money that our grandkids are going to be paying back. They're out of their minds. In the last 18 months, we've spent more money than this government has in its entire existence.
I came down to the event today to make a difference and share my voice on what I believe is wrong with this country. The endless spending, endless deficits, and the printing of money.
Well, we're just getting started here in Chicago, and the general theme is that we're fed up with the spending. And we're looking at right now the 233 who voted for this pork and for these bills, and we're going to go after them. We're going after incumbency.
What do you consider to be the root issue then?
The real root cause of our problem today is the success of our own country.
Incumbency power, without question.
Too much government. Pure and simple, too much government.
You know, I don't think you're ever going to get rid of big government.
It has led the people in this country to believe that we can do anything to the economic engine called free market capitalism. We can destroy it, we can kick it, we can take money out of it, we can destroy the people who actually produce the wealth, we can hit it in any direction and it will continue to go and supply the money to all the people that are taking it and giving it to their constituencies. The problem is that can't work. It will ultimately fail. As Margaret Thatcher said, the problem with socialism, eventually run out of other people's money.
Most of the bailout money that has been fueled into companies and organizations, we could even go into Acorn and some of the 501c3s and C4s, they've all been involved in getting politicians elected. So it's all payoffs and it's all incumbent power.
Whatever his policy is, whether it's education, whether it's taxes, everything but defense, it's more government is the answer. We know better than you. Well, I hate to say it, but I think I know better about my own affairs than the government does.
When you get to this point now where the government is starting to stick its nose in more, stick its fingers in more and more pies, get more and more control of everything, where's it going to end? Are we going to, we're going to wake up in Orwell where, you know, if you say the wrong thing, you're in jail somewhere.
We're right. Good always wins. We will win. The fight begins here and now.